Yeehaw, y'all! We're at the Texas State Fair in search of all the best treats. This is our first time here, and we have our sights set on the craziest foods alongside some fair classics, from the OG Corny Dog to a funnel cake bacon queso burger.
I hope my doctor's not watching this vlog.
We're on a mission to find the tastiest foods at this iconic state fair.
Call me Ethan, because we're on the hunt.
You're not going to want to miss any of these crazy treats. From cotton candy bacon, fried pickle pizza, to mustard beer. We try it all here on Random Recess. Y'all know what time it is. It's recess time.
All right, we made it inside the fairgrounds. We're here on Lone Star Boulevard. We're gonna check out our first two food items of the fair. We're super excited. One sweet and one savory, and they're both Big Tex Choice Awards finalists. One even won. So let's go check it out. We're hungry. Who cares if it's 9:30 in the morning? We're ready to eat. Okay, one thing to know when you come to the Texas State Fair is you need coupons. So all of these coupons you can use for Midway games or food. One coupon equals $1. We had to get a lot because we're getting a lot of food today. So we're starting out with 100. If you've been to a state fair, you know that the food is pretty expensive, so we'll probably need more than this, but we're starting out with this for now. But we'll see how far this gets us. We're ready. Are you ready, Abed?
All right, y'all, you can't come to the Texas State Fair and not say hi to the mascot. He's welcoming everybody. It's Big Tex, y'all, standing 55 feet tall. Don't miss out. You got to say hi.
A badge of honor here at the Texas State Fair is getting into the finals or winning a Big Tex Choice Award. And a Big Tex Choice Award is essentially the Oscars for fair food here at the Texas State Fair. It can really make or break your stand and your popularity if you get into the finals or even win one of these coveted awards. We're gonna put a little Big Tex Choice Awards badge up on all of the items that we get today that were either finalists or won. First item we got is the strawberry Pop-Tart Beignetffle, and it looks insane. It's basically a waffle. They cook the waffle, then they deep fry it, and they cover it in icing and then rainbow sprinkles. So it's kind of an homage to a strawberry Pop-Tart, but it's also a beignet, but it's also a waffle. Just all combined into one crazy concoction, and it's fried and it's on a stick. So it's like the perfect way to start out the state fair. Am I right? How am I gonna eat this? They gave us a fork, but should I just pick it up and eat it like a savage? Let's do it. We're at the state fair, who cares? That looks insane. All right, here we go. Oh my god. I forgot to say they also have strawberry sauce on it. You can see it right there underneath the icing. That waffle is super soft, crispy, fried and delicious. You got the warm strawberry sauce on top, the whipped cream. You gotta eat it quick because it's gonna melt, but this is fantastic. And then those sprinkles, it is very reminiscent of a strawberry Pop-Tart. This gets a 5 out of 5. What a great breakfast. This is our breakfast, by the way.
Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside is what they say. All right, my turn. Yo, this is Breakfast with Champions here at the Texas State Fair. What else would you expect us to start with? Am I right? Fried butter. That's coming soon, so keep watching. Oh my god. Yo, that is so good. It is crunchy. They're not lying. Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. The whipped cream is delicious. And that strawberry puree, like Chris said, this is an homage to a Pop-Tart. There isn't a Pop-Tart in it, but it has everything that you would want, like a really good dough, the strawberry, the icing, and then, overkill maybe with the whipped cream, but also not. And the sprinkles. This is delicious. And it's sugar-free, fat-free, calorie-free. You know why? Because it's Sunday, we're here at the State Fair. And those are the rules. I didn't make them. Big Tex said so.
All right, we're here at Deep Fried Love at the Texas State Fair. And these lovely people shouted us out and brought us over here to try a couple things. First and foremost, we had to get the pickle michelada. You know us, you know that we love micheladas. It says a giant pickle on it. It has a Texas flag in it. Come on. Is there anything more perfect with it? This chamoy and tahini on the rim. Got some candy on it. This looks amazing. All right, hold on. Let's try it. Oh my god. Okay, that is so good. It's a little spicy. It's a little salty from the pickle, sour. It's so well balanced and delicious. That is amazing. I bet you would really like this. 5 out of 5 for the michelada, for sure. Stop by here and get one. The star of the show here at Deep Fried Love is the Chatta. It's an horchata milkshake. It's got fried arroz con leche balls and a churro in it. This looks incredible. Let's taste it before it melts, guys. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Oh my god, that is amazing. 5 out of 5. I have a feeling we're gonna give a lot of 5s out today. It's not too sweet. The horchata is nice and fresh. You get the ice cream, the creaminess, the churro, the fried arroz con leche balls. Deep fried love. Stop by here, guys. This is amazing. So this was actually a Big Tex Choice Award winner back in 2022, the Chatta. So you know it's good.
All right, so the Texas State Fair, of course, has all the fair staples, from turkey leg to funnel cakes to corn on the cob. But we're not here for those. We're here for the weird stuff, the deep fried sneakers.
I feel like one of these days we're gonna have to travel to the South or like Texas or something where they do fairs even bigger with even more crazy food. I feel like here we're like pickles with nacho cheese. Wow, that's so crazy. And in Texas they have like deep fried tennis shoes or something. I don't know.
Don't worry, Kitcha, we are going to look for that because it's got to be here because they'll deep fry anything in Texas.
All right, we had to stop and get the Dominican Fritura Dog. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Fritura Dog. It's Dominican, and this looks amazing. What it is, it's Dominican salami and Dominican cheese. That's where the fritura comes from, the fritura cheese. It's double deep fried in corn dog batter, split open, and it's got garlic, plantain chips on top, as well as cilantro, and it comes with this secret Dominican sauce. They wouldn't say what was in it because it's a secret, but this looks incredible. So we're gonna try it. It's like kind of a crazy fusion between a fried hot dog and a corn dog, but it's got cheese and garlic plantain chips. Oh, this looks so good. All right. It's got some of that Dominican sauce on it already, so I'm gonna try it without dipping it. Here we go. This is gonna be messy, but I'm just gonna go for it. That is so good. Look, you can see the salami, you can see the cheese in there. The garlic chips add that nice little crunch. And the Dominican sauce is really what makes this. The corn dog batter is good too. I would say like without the sauce, I'd probably give it like a 3.5 out of 5. But that sauce elevates it to an easy 4 out of 5. I don't know if it's my favorite corn dog I've ever had. There are some interesting flavors here, but I think I just prefer my corny dogs simple and plain, but this is really good. This is actually a Big Tex Choice Award winner for the savory category. Be interesting to see what else we try here and if we agree with that or not, but it's definitely worth checking out. It is really good.
Chris ate that, like he raw dogged that. I'm going to have to use a fork because I'm filming a lot. But anyway, you know what? It smells really good, and I'm all for crunch and texture with my corn dogs or hot dogs or whatever. Yeah, I'll give it a 4. I would say the contrast between the crunch of the plantain chips, the cheesiness, it's not a melty cheese. It reminds me of like queso panela or even a halloumi. But the Dominican salami, that's really good. It's not like super spiced or anything. So if you're worried that it's going to be a flavor you're not going to enjoy, like don't, it's good. Like branch out a little bit. I know you're at the Texas State Fair, but there's more than just regular hot dogs and corn dogs. I would say for it crunchier on the outside, I know they put the plantain chips, so that adds that crunch, but if it were crunchier, I'd give it a 5.
Who knew Abed was into Dominican salami? The things you learn at the Texas State Fair, am I right?
Look, Chris, after all these years together, you should know that I don't discriminate against any meat.
Would it be the Texas State Fair if we didn't get a corny dog? This is where they were invented after all, at Fletcher's Corny Dogs. So we had to get a famous Fletcher's Corny Dog. I got mustard on it because if you eat anything else with a corny dog, who are you? Just kidding, you can do whatever you want. But I prefer mustard. Mustard, yes, mustard for the win. Always mustard with your corny dogs, at least for us. But yeah, this is where they were invented, guys. So we had to get one. I'm gonna try it, and I know it's gonna be good already. It's boiling lava hot, so I'm gonna try not to burn my mouth here. But let's go. All right, y'all, the hype is real. Fletcher's Corny Dogs are the best corny dogs I've ever had. 5 out of 5. It's not necessarily the dog, because I think that's standard. It's the batter. The batter is so crispy, so golden brown. It has a nice taste. It's not too sweet. That is delicious. That is exactly how a corny dog should be. You know they're good because they sell like 500,000 of these every single year in the state fair. And the state fair is only 24 days long. So 500,000 of these in 24 days. It's crazy. Everyone loves the corny dogs. 5 out of 5. You got to get a Fletcher's Corny Dog when you're here at the Texas State Fair.
I'm normally a dipper. I don't like to put my condiment on my corn dog like all the way across. Hot dog is different, right? Because, I don't know, it just is. But hey, we're at the State Fair. You're eating on the go. This is the most efficient way. But comment down below. Do you normally like to dip your corn dog or do you like to, I guess, top it? The first bite is just nostalgia. You know what a corn dog tastes like. Chris and I were really worried. This is our first time at the State Fair trying, you know, the OG, the inventor. This is the OG corn dog, right? They invented this. And so I was really worried because there are so many imitators out there, right? Like we've all had them growing up, you had them in school. And so, yeah, when it comes to wieners and corn dogs, like I think because they're so mass produced and they're so popular, we all grew up with them. There isn't necessarily this wow moment, but I agree with Chris. The crust on this is a little unique. It's not like something that I've had before. I mean, it is, but it's not. That gets 5 out of 5. This is delicious. I'm glad we finally got to try it. We've been in Texas our entire lives, and it's so sad. We're almost 40 years old, and this is the first time we had a corny dog. If you guys are similar, if you've been in Texas, or maybe you've just never been to the State Fair of Texas, comment down below. We're just so happy to be here. And yeah, we may be giving out 5s everywhere left and right, but you know what? Quite frankly, everything has deserved it so far.
All right, new here at Fletcher's this year at the Texas State Fair, they have mustard beer. Now you've heard of beer mustard or beer cheese, but this is a mustard flavored beer. And it looks a little suspect, I'm not gonna lie. It's like murky and yellow, it looks like watered down mustard. And it smells like mustard, y'all. I'm scared. All right, here we go. Like I said, that consistency is scaring me, but we're gonna try it. Oh God. Okay, that was jarring. But then it settles down. It doesn't taste like beer at all. The mustard really comes through. It's acidic. If you like pickle juice, you're gonna like this. This is essentially, it tastes like pickle juice more than it does mustard. Oh, Big Texas speaking. It's not bad. It just looks gross. I'll give it like 3 out of 5. It's not my favorite, but I do love to drink pickle juice, so it's kind of scratching that itch a little bit. The more I drink it, the less gross it is. So it's not really gross at all. But yeah, if you're not a fan of mustard, don't get this.
We're Random Recess. We're all about travel experiences and tips. So if you love that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button and be part of the fandom. We also have YouTube memberships for those that are interested and a few additional perks.
Break all things Texan by promoting agriculture, education, and community involvement through quality entertainment in a family-friendly environment.
All right, shout out to all the farmers here in Texas. They have this really cool installation here in the food hall that shows you visually just like how many people there are in Texas versus how many farms there are. And it's actually pretty staggering how little farms there are to feed all of the Texans that populate this huge, great state of ours. So that's why we're happy to be here at the State Fair of Texas also. Like any good state fair, it brings good awareness to the agriculture and farmers of any good state. You know what? Do what you can do to support your local farmers, because without them, we wouldn't be able to eat. All right, it's a hot one out there today, so we decided to pop in for some AC here inside the Tower Food Court. This place is packed wall to wall with food vendors. So many different choices. And of course, we had to get something sweet, and we got drizzle cheesecake on a stick. Hello, can you get any more fair food than getting cheesecake on a stick? I don't think so. We got the Biscoff Cheesecake. That's right, it's a piece of cheesecake that's been rolled in crushed Biscoff cookies and then drizzled. This looks amazing. It's on a stick. You're at a state fair. Need I say more? Let's dive in. How do I eat this? I don't know. There's no good way. All right, here we go. Holy crap, that is incredible. The cheesecake is chilled and cold, so it holds up, and that's really refreshing. Dare I say cheesecake is refreshing? On a hot day, it's nice to have something cool. And then that Biscoff, if you're a fan of Biscoff cookies, like we are, this is a 5 out of 5. This is so good. The cheesecake itself is creamy. It's not too soft because it is chilled, but the crunchy, sweet Biscoff cookies, oh my God, if you love sweet stuff, you are gonna love this. Whoever thought of putting cheesecake on a stick, bless you. Bless your soul, you are a genius. All right, here in the Tower Food Court, we had to get, this is crazy, I can't believe I'm even putting these words together in the same name. It's a deep fried funnel cake queso bacon burger. What? You heard that right. So it's a burger, double patty. It's got thick cut bacon, smothered in queso cheese sauce, all between 2 funnel cake buns, dusted with powdered sugar. Oh my God. I hope my doctor's not watching this vlog. I promise I'm going back on the diet tomorrow. If I make it that long, my arteries, can you hear them crying out? But this looks crazy. This looks like some sort of abomination between a burger and a Monte Cristo, and I'm here for it. How I'm gonna eat this thing, I have no idea, but they gave us a knife to try to cut it in half. So here goes nothing. Okay, this is already the messiest abomination on the face of the planet. I said abomination more than one time because who thought up this thing? This is crazy. Look at it. How do you even eat this? All right. Well, it gets a 10 for difficulty on how you eat this, but here we go. Here goes nothing. All right, that bacon, smoky, thick cut. It's really good. Let's try it all together. I'm gonna give this a 3.5 out of 5. It's really good. It's just so messy. It's definitely a fork and knifer for sure, unless you want to be brave and just pick it up. The funnel cakes actually hold up pretty well to all that queso. The burger is grilled nicely and the bacon's really good. But yeah, it's a little sweet, a little savory. It's nothing spectacular. I think it's more for the novelty, but you gotta come try it out.
So also the hand tossed pizza, we had to try the famous pickle pizza. So it comes in 2 versions. One is fried, one is fresh. And it doesn't mean that the pizza's fried. It's either fried pickles or just fresh pickles. The thing is, they told us when it goes through the oven, the fried pickles get even crispier. You had us at crispy fried pickles, y'all. Oh, this is a heavy boy right here. Wow. And did you get 1 or 2 slices, Chris?
Just one, but they cut it.
Okay, y'all, this is 1 slice. Welcome to the Texas State Fair. There's a reason why Abed had to have bariatric surgery. Everything's bigger in Texas. Oh my gosh, smells good. That's really good. If I were rating it just as a regular old pizza, it'd probably get a 3 out of 5 because the crust isn't to my liking. I don't like a lot of flop. I want my crust to be crunchy. This isn't like soggy per se, but it has more chew than I would prefer. I like a really good crunch. But beyond the crust, I'm still gonna give this, I'm gonna bump it up to a 3.5 out of 5. The pickles here are so good. That's the star of this pizza. And yeah, I'm gonna eat more of it. It may not be like our favorite of the day, but I think, Chris, you're gonna really enjoy it.
All right, I kind of have to disagree with Abed here. Yeah, the crust isn't like super duper crispy. It's more of that like doughy school cafeteria style dough. But I'm fine with that because it holds up to the pizza, that all of the toppings on it. And maybe it's because I've just had like a lot of sweet stuff so far today. The savoriness of this pizza is hitting the spot. The fried pickles are fried perfectly. They're salty. You have some delicious ranch on the pizza as well as kind of a sauce. We love ranch on our pizza. Like, we're from Texas. You can't have pizza without ranch here in Texas. So the fact that they put it on the pizza already for you with the fried pickles, which also pair really well with the ranch. It's just so savory, it's salty, it's really hitting the spot. It's really scratching that itch that I needed some like savory food after the funnel cake burger and the fried cheesecake on a stick. Like, come on, hello. I gotta give this a 5 out of 5. It kind of blowing me away right now. This is really good. All right, we've run through a lot of food. It's been very expensive. So we gotta do a little inventory on our tickets. Because I think we're gonna have to buy a few more to finish out the day. So we got 4, 8, so that's 12 tickets. 4 more is 16. All right, we have 16 tickets left. We have a few more items to get, so I think we're gonna have to re-up on tickets, but that's totally fine. We had 100 to start out the day with, just to let y'all know how pricey the food is. It's not cheap here, so if you're planning on doing a lot of eating, hope you have some money in your bank account. We're totally fine supporting these small businesses though, because hey, the State Fair of Texas is a nonprofit, and a lot of these businesses, this is their nut the whole year. Like, they bank on the State Fair to make their money for the year. Like Fletcher's Corn Dogs only opens at the Texas State Fair. Granted, they sell 500,000 corn dogs, so they can do that, but we're fine paying a little extra. Plus, where else are you gonna find fried pickle pizza or a funnel cake burger or cheesecake on a stick, like all in one spot? So the fair comes around once a year. We're totally fine supporting these vendors. Everyone here has been so nice. That's just part of being a Texan too. All of these vendors have been so fabulous. The service has been wonderful. Everyone here in the food hall has been great, or anywhere you go, they're willing to share a table with you. That's just that Texan friendship. So, you know, gotta love Texas. That's why we love Texas. The people here are just so great. All right, we're re-upped. We got 20 more tickets. Let's head over to the Midway because in addition to all the cool games and rides, I think that's where we're gonna find the fried butter. That's what we really came for. We wanna try it. My heart's screaming, but I wanna try it. Let's go find it. Are you tired of walking? You can just take the Skyliner from one end of the fair to the other. That's right. Does your fair have a Skyliner? Because the Texas State Fair has a Skyline. I bet, are you gonna win me a giant stuffed animal?
Chris, you're the one that needs to win me a prize. Come on now.
But I bet I already won the biggest prize of them all. You. Aww.
Boo, you whore.
All right, next up is another Big Tex Choice Award winner finalist, the Hot Chicken Pancake Poppers. These look amazing. These look so good. They're huge. Basically, it's hot chicken that's been rolled in pancake batter and then deep fried and then dusted with powdered sugar. What part of that sounds bad? None of it. It all sounds amazing. So let's dive into it and try it. Ooh, all right, they're very hot. Let's go ahead and dig in. Here we go. Oh my God, they're spicy. And the pancake batter is actually really light. Still crispy on the outside, but super fluffy. And it's not like a piece of fried chicken, I was wrong. It actually looks like rotisserie or shredded chicken in there. So that took me by a little surprise because I was expecting like a nugget and it's not, it's like shredded chicken. But that's really good. And it's got a nice kick to it. It's sweet, it's savory, it's spicy. I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of my favorite bites of the entire fair. This is really good. 5 out of 5.
All right, y'all. We are still on the hunt for fried butter. We've not found it, despite our best efforts and all of our planning that went on before this. But that's okay. Call me Ethan, because we're on the hunt.
Come on in closer. There he is. Like this guy. He's the best, man. Folks, get out there and get it done. This is my first show of the day. That's right. Don't forget to enjoy everything we got to offer. Right over there, pretty soon, we're going to have some music at the Bud Light stage. Check that out. It's going to sound something like this. My hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet.
All right, here in the Magnolia Beer Garden at Russo's, we got the world famous cotton candy bacon. This actually won in the sweet category for this year's Big Tex Choice Awards, and it's a huge piece of smoky bacon covered in cotton candy, because why not? I think that's the motto of the Texas State Fair is, why not? Because you can. It's gonna be, I predict, sweet and salty and savory and delicious. I'm excited to try this. Let's go. Okay, first and foremost, it's exactly what you think it would taste like. The cotton candy adds that sweetness, that sugariness. This piece of bacon is thick. It is a thick piece of bacon, super smoky, and the cotton candy is a little sweet at first, but then just melts away to the smokiness and the saltiness of the bacon. That umami comes through. This is really good. I can see why this won in the best sweet category, because who doesn't love bacon with sugar? I mean, right? Maple glazed bacon is really good. This is just an amped up version of that. Wrap your bacon in cotton candy, guys.
Oh. Chris, you're right. That is a thick boy. Why is this good? How come growing up I never got cotton candy and bacon together? This is why it's so great to be an adult. You can eat whatever you want and there are no consequences. Honestly, the bacon on its own is a 5 out of 5. Adding cotton candy and kind of bruleeing it a little, like it's packed on there really well. Chris is right. It's like a maple brown sugar bacon. It doesn't taste super cotton candy. I don't know if it's because of the bacon. The smokiness of the bacon is just so overpowering. It doesn't really taste like cotton candy. 5 out of 5. This is absolutely delicious. And yeah, I'm gonna have a few more bites. And yes, we are still on the hunt for fried butter. We've asked a bunch of employees. No one seems to know. I think they're holding out. They want all the fried butter for themselves. Not gonna happen. We did not drive all the way from Austin. And we are not surviving in this heat. It is hot, y'all. Come on now. I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna investigate some more because we're gonna find this fried butter. All right, y'all, we've come to the conclusion that, first of all, no offense, this is our first time at the Texas State Fair. The map is wrong. There are some issues with it, but we're not here to judge that. We're here to judge the food. We've searched this entire fairground, and we already told y'all it's like 277 what? Acres. Thank you, Chris. I'm tired. But you know what? We're gonna make lemonade out of some strawberries and cream. They've got this really cool stand here that makes Japanese style sandwiches, and I want to end with something sweet. That's why I wanted the fried butter. And it could be that either the employees still don't know where it is or they're hiding it just for themselves. Because I've asked a lot of people and no one knows anything. Maybe, again, if we get enough likes, we'll come back and we'll continue the hunt for the fried butter. But Chris and I are going to Japan, and how fortuitous is it that we come back into the food court and they have a Japanese sando shop. So we're gonna go and try a sandwich so that when we go to Japan, we'll be able to compare it.
All right, good thing Yvette chose this as the last item of the day. We have 18 tickets left. No, 17 tickets left. And this is a 16 ticket sandwich. So you chose wisely, Yvette. We're only gonna have one extra ticket. Not bad. Sad we didn't get to try the fried butter, but you know what? That just gives us another reason to go to another state fair and try to find it. But we're ending on a high note, I think, with this Japanese sando. We got the strawberries and cream sandwich. It's cold. It looks delicious. They cut the crusts off, which is always cool. Looks like there's a good amount of cream and strawberries. Enough yapping. Let's try it. That's freaking amazing. The cream is light and slightly sweet. The bread is nice and soft. It's just simple white bread. And those strawberries, really juicy, not too tart. It's not an overly sweet sandwich. It's just the right amount. That is so good. And the cream is nice and cold. Ugh, really good. 5 out of 5. This is a great way to end the fair off. A little bummer that we didn't try the fried butter, but you know what? I'll take this over that in a pinch. This is really good.
All right, y'all, we had a blast here at the Texas State Fair. 11 goodies. Yes, I didn't find the fried butter, and that's a little disappointing. Maybe it's just not here this year. It wasn't on the map, so that should have been our clue. And none of the employees knew. So my guess is it's not here, but that's okay because we ended on such a high note. And y'all, we want to thank the Texas State Fair. This is our very first credentialed event. Now, we did pay to get in, but they gave us permission to film. We're very thankful. Like I said, we're a small channel, and we're honored as two Texas boys to have the Texas State Fair be our first credentialed event. Thank you so much to the Texas State Fair.
All right, y'all, and just to show you what noobs we are at YouTubing, so this is our first credentialed event, and it turns out we didn't actually have to buy admission into the State Fair. They actually were gonna take care of that for us as well as parking, but Abed and I are, you know, just so new to this and we're not used to that sort of stuff, and so we wanted to make sure that we got admission into the fair. But thanks to the Texas State Fair anyway, it's the thought that counts, and maybe next year we'll take you up on that free admission offer. But you know what? We're happy to support the Texas State Fair in any way that we can, so we don't mind that we had to pay. It was definitely worth it.
All right, just like Big Tex would say, see y'all later.